to tell me where we had stopped. Okay? I think we had finished possessive article, right?
Possessive article, yes, ma'am.
So regular verbs, irregular verbs are all over, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, then we also finished this modal verb. Okay, then we finish date and time.
Hmm.
Okay. Buchstaben, Nummer oder Zahlen, Monate, then sein and haben, then types of sentences, nominative, accusative we did. Did we learn this table, Leute?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, masculine objects, they have the article der, feminine have die, neutral has das, plural has die. Ein form, it is not there for plural, but for others you have ein form. For masculine and neutral, you will have ein, and feminine you will have eine. Accusative, only masculine changes from der to den and ein to einen, rest remain the same. And dative, Leute, I think I told you für and mit. We did für and mit? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
I'm buying flowers for my mother. I'm buying flowers with my mother. They are two different. So für is always accusative and mit is always dative.
Dative.
So when I say dative, that means after mit the article changes to dative. Now with my mother or with the mother or with the child. So that the or my or your or whatever you use after with, you will change to dative. Now, when I say dative, if the object is masculine and neutral, you will use dem. If the object after mit is feminine, you'll use der.
Der.
If it is plural, you will use den plus n. That means the noun also will get an n ending and the article will become den. Den plus n. You have to remember, okay? Only for dative plural, you have den article plus the noun and then the n. Like for example, I am going to the supermarket with my children. Yeah, then I'll say, ich gehe zum Supermarkt mit meinen Kindern. What did I do? I added n for kinder. Kinder is the plural form actually for king, child, and children. Child is kind, children is kinder. But since it is dative plural, I'll put an extra n, den plus n. So I make it kindern. But the words already ending with n, like for example, Eltern, Großeltern, Freundinnen, Freunden, Freunde is Freunden, Freundinnen, girlfriends. All these already are ending with n, so you will not go and put one more extra n. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this was all about once you learn this first line, dem, der, dem, den, the lower line is easy. Einem, einer, einem, and nothing. No ein form for plural. Okay,
Okay.
good. Then we saw what is nominative, what is accusative sentence. We saw W questions. We saw um, how do you frame a normal statement, subject, verb, and explanation. Then we saw how to frame W questions, W word plus verb plus subject plus explanation. That is the rule for W questions. Like for example, um, when are you coming tomorrow? How will you say when are you coming tomorrow? One comes to Morgan. One WANN. One comes KOMMST comes do Morgan. So you see, one is when WANN W question W word sorry. Then you have the verb const. Why I am using const? Because my subject is do. One comes do. Then I have the explanation Morgan. Okay. Then how will you answer this? I'm coming at 9 o'clock.
Ish, comma, coming, ma'am, I'm coming.
Correct,
Ish,
correct. Ich
comma,
komme 9 Uhr.
9 Uhr.
Morgen.
Morgen. Okay.
Morgen here is tomorrow. Okay. Ich komme 9 Uhr morgen. Okay, so this is W question. Yes or no question is very, very easy because when you have subject verb explanation, it is a normal statement. If you interchange these two, verb and subject, then it becomes yes or no question. So when the verb comes first, it becomes yes or no question. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Like for example, Setu trink einen Kaffee. I just changed this. Trink Setu einen Kaffee. Der Mann ist glücklich. Ist der Mann glücklich? Die
Yes,
Frau
sir.
ist traurig. Ist die Frau traurig? All these are yes or no questions. Okay? And after this, we did regular verb conjugation. Yeah, we saw that the regular verb conjugation is whenever you have the en form of the verb, it is called as infinitive verb or original verb. When you're conjugating, you'll remove the en. Whatever word is remaining, you will write the same word all over and you'll give the ending. That is regular verbs. For irregular verbs, do and SES will change. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how many irregular verbs we learnt?
7.
12.
12.
Irregular verbs. That is modal verb you're telling.
Okay. Modal verbs are 7.
Yeah, modal verbs are 7. Irregular verbs are 12. Tragen, fahren, lesen, sehen,
7.
helfen, geben, sprechen,
Geben.
schlafen, laufen.
Fahren, schlafen,
Yeah,
laufen,
yeah. Those are irregular verbs. Irregular verbs means they show irregularity in do and does. Yes.
modal verbs.
Got it?
Yes.
So they show irregularity in do and does. Yes. Other subjects, they are good to go. Yeah. Like they don't change. So then after this regular, irregular verbs, we learned date, how to tell date. You all remember? Welches Datum ist heute?
Welches Datum?
Hmm. Welches Datum ist heute? Which date is today?
27.
Mhm. 27.
20.
Ja, heute ist der 27. Juli
Juli
20.
20, 26.
Yes. Heute ist der 27. Juli 2026. But if you want to say, I have my birthday on 28th July, wann
Am,
haben Sie Geburtstag?
am
Very good. Ich habe am,
Ich habe
and this TE will end with N now. 28. Juli Geburtstag. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
When you're telling date, you will use der and you will put te at the end of the day, end of the number. If you're telling any occasion, you will replace der with and you will add an extra n to the end of the number.
Hmm.
Okay? So,
Yes.
ich habe am 28. Juli Geburtstag. Or in that place, anything can come. Okay? Like 13. September. Ich habe am 13. September. Ich habe am 1. Oktober Geburtstag. Got it? So occasional dates you will have to tell, with And Lotta, after date we learn timings. Do you all remember the timings?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Official, inofficial. Easy is official,
Okay.
difficult is inofficial. Though we will not be using inofficial in our day-to-day life, we will have to learn it because in exam it's sure to be asked. After learning the time, we learned modal verbs. Modal verbs, how many are there?
7.
Seven.
7.
Seven. Always remember modal verb conjugation. Ish and SGS will be same. Wir and Zunzi will be same. It's not like other verbs adding T for SGS. Don't add T and E for ish. Dürfen, können.
Can.
Dürfen means to be allowed. Können means can. Müssen means must. Sollen means should. Wollen means want. Mögen means like, which is a feeling. And one more is möchten, which is the need of the situation. It's not a feeling, but you would like to. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So, of course, when you know these modal verbs, when do you use modal verbs? Firstly, you need modal verbs for questions. Okay, may I come in? May I go early today? Can we go today to Nandi Hills? Yeah, or can we cook together? Can we learn German together? Most of the time we use this can. Can you give me a glass of water? Do you have to work till 8 o'clock today? Musst du. Sollen is generally used for advices. You should be punctual. You should prepare yourself for the exam. You should watch less TV. You should watch less handy, use less handy advices. Wollen is want. Like if you want to say, I want 2 kilo tomatoes. I want to learn German. Yeah, you will use wollen. He wants to learn German. We want to learn German, so er will Deutsch lernen. So, Leute, what I'm trying to tell is again here, with modal verbs, you'll have one infinitive verb, one more. Till now, whatever we studied had only one verb in a sentence. But with modal verbs, you'll generally have two verbs. Okay, I want to eat pizza. Ich will eine Pizza essen. Ich will eine Pizza essen. You should take your tablets on time.
Du willst.
Du sollst.
Sollst.
Mm. Die Tablette nehmen. Nehmen means to take. Okay, then you must finish your homework. Du musst
Musst.
deine Hausaufgaben
Aufgaben.
fertig machen. Fertig machen. Ja?
Fertig
Du
machen.
musst deine Hausaufgaben fertig machen. You can write an email to your boss, or you can write an email to your friend or to your boss. Anything is fine, but you just first frame, you can write an email. Du kannst Du kannst eine E-Mail schreiben. So what I am trying to here again explicitly tell is When you have the modal verb, it will be in the second place, but infinitive verb in its en form goes to the end. Ja, du kannst E-Mail schreiben. Schreiben is at the end. Okay? Then, what is möchten, Leute?
I would like to.
Would
Need.
like to. So when you need to have something, then you will say, I would like to. Like, I would like to have a coffee. I would like to start the class 10 minutes late. I would like to watch TV. I would like to listen to music. I would like to sleep early. I would like to learn German. So when you have want to use I would like to, then it is with möchte. Yeah, it's here. Möchte. Conjugation is. What did I do? It went in the beginning. Yeah, for möchte, if you want to, if you see the conjugation here, it is little different. Möchte, it remains the same. When you remove the en, it is remaining with mo umlaut cht. That remains the same all over. It does not change. But if you see other modal verbs, it changes. You can see except sollen. Yeah, Dürfen will become darf. Können will become kann. Müssen, muss, without umlaut. Sollen is the only one which remains the same. Soll. Yeah, wollen becomes will. Mögen becomes mag. But möchten remains the same. Okay, ich möchte 2 Kilo Tomaten kaufen. Ich möchte, möchte, he would like to. Möchte Abendessen kochen. See, at the end comes the verb in its en form. Have we learned this earlier or no? What, Leute? Have we learned this or no, Leute?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
We have
ma'am.
learned.
Yes, ma'am. We have
Modal verb
learned.
we have learned and it is very, very important. Okay? Okay, how will you say, would you like to drink a glass of water?
Too moist.
It's a question. Would you like to drink? Möchtest du?
Möchtest du was?
Möchtest du
Hmm.
trinken was? No.
Wasser.
Wasser trinken.
Ein Glas Wasser trinken.
Ein Glas Wasser trinken.
Yeah, ein Glas Wasser is a glass of water. Möchtest du ein Glas Wasser trinken? Instead of Wasser, you can change it to Saft. Saft means juice. Or you can change it to wine. You can change it to beer. You can change it to Apfelsaft. Anything in that place. Wasser. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this was about modal verbs. After modal verbs, we learned trennbare Verben. Trennbare Verben means separable verbs. Yeah, when do we separate? When we use it in a sentence, we separate them. It has generally prefix and the main verb. Prefix goes to the end when there is no modal verb. As it is when this is the main verb, then it gets separated and the prefix goes to the end. Like how will you say I wake up at 5 o'clock every day?
Ich
Ich stehe jeden Tag
jeden Tag auf
5 Uhr
um 5 Uhr auf.
auf. Very good. Aufstehen means to wake up. Ich stehe jeden Tag 5 Uhr auf means I wake up every day at 5 o'clock. How will you say I'm picking my friend from the railway station?
The next question is
Picking up is abholen.
about
Ich hole
Ishula.
my friends, meine Freunde.
Meine, meine Freunde,
From where? From the Bahnhof.
Bahnhof.
Vom Bahnhof.
Bahnhof. Hub.
Out.
Ab.
Hub.
Very good. I am picking my friend from the railway station. Ich hole mein Freunde vom Bahnhof ab. Okay. Okay. We will do this in detail. We also have done this and we have done a few word wall on this. Already we have done it. Okay, here are few. We will just go through this. Unmarken means to turn on. It is used for devices and switches. Yeah. Unmarken. Ausmarken is the opposite of unmarken, to turn off. Turn off the fan, turn off the laptop, turn off the light, turn off the computer. Yeah. So turning off is called as Ausmarken. Aufmachen is for opening the door and windows. Only doors and windows. Open. Aufmachen. Close. Zumachen. And then we have with steigen, you have three words. Einsteigen, to get inside. Aussteigen, to get outside of the vehicle. I'm talking about vehicle. To get inside the vehicle is called as einsteigen. To get out of the vehicle is called as aussteigen. And in between, if you're changing the bus, the train, suppose you're changing, then it is called as umsteigen. And all are trennbare Verben. Yeah. So you have to separate the ein, you have to separate the aus in aussteigen, you have to separate the in umsteigen. Got it? Anziehen is to wear, umziehen is to relocate. Okay. So here are few. And then we did this possessive article. Do you remember the possessive article? Mein, dein, sein, ihr, unser, euer, ihr.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, because when you have this noun next to it, you will have the noun next to it for sure when you're using possessive article. Look at the two things. Look at two things. First, look at the subject, about whom are you speaking, and then choose the possessive article. And then look at the object next to it. If it is feminine and neutral, masculine and neutral, you will not put E. If it is feminine and plural, you will put E. Like I've written few sentences here. Ich habe zwei Katzen. I have two cats. Das sind meine Katzen. Why it is why E is there? Because Katzen is plural. So for plural, you will have meine. Okay. Got it, Leute? What is es gibt? Learn it today. Es gibt means there is or there are. It's very, very useful. If I ask you, is there a hospital next to your house or near your house? Is there a bakery near your house? How will I ask? Gibt es. Es gibt is the normal statement. There is or there are. But if you want to ask a question, you will interchange es gibt to gibt es. If I ask you, is there an exam on Sunday? Gibt es eine Prüfung am Sonntag? Gibt es. Leute, it is very, very important. Okay, es gibt and gibt es. Gibt es is a question. Es gibt is a statement. Okay, then we also did so many possessive article, what do you say, word wall. And then we learned two prepositions, für und mit. So So after für, it is always accusative. When I say accusative, only the masculine changes from der to den. Others remain the same. So I have two sentences here. I'm buying flowers for my father. I'm buying flowers with my father. I've written both downstairs. Ich kaufe die Blumen für meinen Vater. Ich kaufe die Blumen mit meinem Vater. So meinen in the first case because für is accusative. Meinem in the second case because mit is dative. Clear? Is anybody having doubts still here, Leute? Okay, have you done this exercise? Setze mit Lücken für oder mit?
No, no, this thing we are on there.
Not done? Okay, we will do it spontaneously. Ich habe ein Geschenk. I have a gift for my brother gekauft. Gekauft is the past tense of kaufen. What is kaufen? Kaufen means to
buy.
buy.
Copy.
Kaufen means to buy. Past tense of buy is bought. Past tense of kaufen is gekauft. Okay? So ich habe ein Geschenk für meinen Bruder gekauft. I cannot say mit because meinen is there. If it was mit, then this would have been meinem. Understood? If it was dash meinem Bruder, then it would have pakka become mit, not für. Are you able to understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, kommst du morgen mit? Why I used mit there? Because it is deiner Schwester. Schwester is die Schwester, but it is changing to der at the end. Before the Schwester, the word der. So der is feminine, for feminine in Dativ. That's why it is mit. Kommst du morgen? Are you coming tomorrow with your sister to the party? Okay, next. Das ist das perfekte Buch für Anfänger. This is the perfect book for beginners. Next one, wir fahren am Wochenende. See, you have after Freunde, you have an extra N. That means it is dative. Yes or no? So if it is dative, what is the preposition? Für or mit?
Few.
Tell me, Leute, if it is dative, whether it is für or mit.
Dativ is mit.
That's it. So fourth one will be mit. Wir fahren am Wochenende mit unseren Freunden nach Berlin. We are driving to Berlin with our friends on weekend. Okay, next one. Sie hat einen Brief.
I
Chef.
we have a letter. Okay, no?
Ha, correct. She has written a letter.
Yes, written a letter.
For or with?
For.
For.
Why? Ihren Chef is there. Ihren is her. En end agudhu. So it will be,
Few.
yeah, dative. Sorry, accusative. That's why it is für. Sixth one, I am eating my salad gerne mit Olivenöl. So I'm eating my salad. I like to eat my salad with olive oil. Das Training ist besonders dash Kinder geeignet. Geeignet means
For.
The training is besonders for the Kinder geeignet. Very good. The training is suitable for the children. Er spricht oft mit seinem Lehrer. Why I wrote mit immediately, not for
Sein.
seinem. Lehrer is there, which will change to dame. Masculine will change to dame. That's why seinem. And it is dative. Er spricht oft mit seinem Lehrer über das Projekt. Okay, next one. Die Blumen sind für meine Mutter. Ich habe Kaffee mit Milch und Zucker bestellt. I have ordered the coffee with milk and sugar. Bestellt? Bestellt is coming from where? Bestellen. What is bestellen?
Bestellen.
Write down, this is very important. Bestellen means to order. Bestellen means to order. Okay. Now that we know that für is always accusative or dative,
Fear is accusative.
very good. Für is accusative, mit is dative.
Dative.
Not only für, along with that, we have some more words that will always take up accusative. Here is the list. Fube dog. F for für, U for B for bis, E for entlang, D for durch is through, O for awe, G for gay is gegen. Okay, let's learn the meanings. Für is for, ohne is without, is around, gegen is against, durch is very important, through the tunnels. Entlang is along, bis is still, and that totally makes up to fube dog, which is all these prepositions will go with accusative. No doubts at all. Got it? I've just written few sentences. First one you can see here. Ohne den Lehrer kann ich nicht Deutsch lernen. What do you mean by this? Ohne? Ohne means without. What do you mean by this? Ohne den Lehrer kann ich nicht Deutsch lernen. Ohne means without. The teacher.
Without the teacher, I can't.
Yeah, I cannot learn German.
German. Ich nicht Deutsch lernen.
Yeah, kann ich nicht Deutsch lernen.
Kann ich nicht Deutsch lernen.
I cannot learn Deutsch. Got it? Okay, so ohne den Lehrer. In that place of Lehrer, if it was Lehrerin, what would you put?
Sorry, ma'am? In place of?
In place of Lehrer, if I put Lehrerin, what would your sentence be?
Deine. Den Lehrer.
I'm not telling without your teacher, without the teacher.
Nicht Deutsch.
Ohne die Lehrerin kann ich nicht Deutsch lernen. Okay, there only changes to den, rest remains the same. Okay. Okay, ich fahre durch den Tunnel. I'm driving through the tunnel. Du rennst den Baum. You're running around the tree. Baum means tree. Ich laufe den Fluss entlang. That means I'm running along the river. Fluss means river. Entlang means along. Accusative sentence. Got it? Today we are learning the concept of accusative and dative loiter. Accusative is over. Firstly, we learned fear, and then slowly we saw that like fear, you have other words also like fear, ohne, gegen, durch, entlang, bis. Yeah. The next thing is dative. We finish with accusative now. Now let's learn dative. Dative, you have again 7 to 8 verbs, prepositions, not verbs, prepositions, which you have to learn. And the song goes like this. Aus bei Mitternacht, Zeit von zu. Like this it goes. So you have to remember, aus bei Mitternacht. Yeah, aus means from. It's for the place. You have learned this. Ich komme aus Haryana. Ich komme aus Kerala. Ich komme aus Karnataka. Yes or no? Because we
Yes, ma'am.
use proper noun next to aus, so you don't have articles. But if you say I'm coming from the bank. Hmm. How are you going to explain? I'm coming out of the bank. Ich komme
Ishkama, Ishkama out of the bank is Ishkama. Bank is
aus der Bank.
house there. Bank is house there bank. No?
Yeah, no. Bank is bank. Okay, bank.
Bank.
BANK only, but spelling is same. Pronunciation is little different.
Bank.
Bank.
But we have to read it as house bank.
House is
House,
from, no?
house is from the bank. Okay, house.
The bank is the bank, but after house you have to use dative.
Okay.
So D becomes der. Aus der Bank. Okay.
There.
So aus is for from, for places. By is with or at for a place again. I am working by Deutsche Bahn. Got it? So by is, working at some place. The next one is mit. Aus by mit. Mit is with, which is used for person and vehicle. Like you saw in the previous examples, I am going with my father. Ich gehe in den Park mit meinem Vater. Okay, with is sometimes used also for vehicles. Like for example, ich fahre mit dem Bus. This is most commonly used. Ich fahre mit dem Bus. Ich fahre mit dem Fahrrad. Fahrrad is cycle. What's the plural form of Farad? Cycles? Tell me. What did I ask?
Cycle. Farad.
Farad plural form. What is the plural form? Fahrräder. But how will you say with the cycles? Plural. Be careful. Dative plural. Mit Den Fahrrädern. N
Pare.
plus N.
Pare.
Yeah, Den plus N. You remember the rule Den plus N for dative plural?
Dative plural is
Yeah, because how will you come to know it is dative plural with the preposition mit?
mit.
Yeah, I drive with the cycles. Ich fahre mit den Fahrrädern. Nach, next one, nach means after. So anything you want to say after nach will be dative. Okay, so nach dem Essen laufe ich. Nach dem Essen trinke ich Kaffee. Nach dem Essen esse ich Eis. Understood till here? Aus bei mit nach. Site is since 2 years I'm working in Bangalore. Since 40 years I'm staying in Bangalore. Since. When do you use since, Lotta? Since we use when some things have started in the past and they're still ongoing. It's not come to an end. Ongoing. Yeah, that's where you use since. So since 2 years I'm working in DB. How will I say that? Seit 2 Jahren arbeite ich bei der DB. Von, next one. Von is from the belonging. This book belongs to Wafa. Wafa is the lady's name. So this book belongs to Wafa. How will you say? Das Buch gehört. Oh, not gehört, sorry. What did I say? The book belongs to Wafa.
Perfect.
Gehört is actually right, but you have not learnt it. So I will just remove this gehört and I will just say Das Buch ist von Wafa. That's it. Das Buch ist von Wafa. Because Wafa is proper noun, you don't have article. If you want to say the book is belonging to the, it's from the, or it's belonging to the library. Das Buch ist von der Bibliothek, because Bibliothek is library and it is die Bibliothek. Mhm. Die Bibliothek will become der Bibliothek. Why? Because of
Not
von, which is dative. Are you all understanding, Leute? We are learning something called as prepositions, which are very, very, very important for A2 also and A1. Understood? So, aus, bei, mit, nach, seit, von, zu. Von is done, su is remaining. Now, su is very, very easy, Leute. I told you in the beginning that whenever you're going to home, you use nach Hause. But if you are going to other places in the city, you use su. Ich gehe zum Supermarkt. Ich gehe zum Park. Yeah, zum. There is short form, su plus dem, zum. So what's the short form? Su plus dem, zum. Su plus der, you have short form. You don't have to say su plus der. It is zur, Z-U-R. And the plural form is su plus den. For that, you don't have short form. Su plus dem, masculine and neutral, you have short form, zum. For feminine, you have su plus der, zur. but you don't have any short form for plural. Okay, what are accusative articles? Repeat someone.
That is for,
What have you written? What are accusative articles? Okay, what are, oh, sorry, not articles, prepositions. We are learning prepositions. What are accusative prepositions?
for,
Fear, fear,
fear, fear,
owner.
owner,
Okay,
OHE,
yeah, OHNE, not EN.
owner,
Mm. Fear, owner, gegen,
own,
durch, entlang, bis. Repeat, Leute. Fear,
Fear.
fear,
owner,
Owner.
owner, own,
gegen,
Gegen.
durch,
douche,
entlang,
Entlang.
and
bis.
Yes.
yes,
What about dative articles? Aus bei, mit, nach, seit, von, zu.
outside,
Seifunsu. Ausbeit mit nach Seifunsu.
Yeah,
side,
okay, it's not bite, it is just by, by, by.
Okay.
Okay, repeat. Aus bei,
Ausbeit mit
nach,
nice, right,
Seifunsu.
seit, von, zu.
right farms,
Yeah, aus bei. Okay, read this. Then it in this order. See, aus bei,
Ausbeit
nach, two times. Aus bei, nach, seit, von, zu. Seit, von, zu.
Seifunsu.
Immer mit dem Dativ. Always with the Dativ. Dem, der, den. This is, one portion of dative prepositions with a song. They tell the names of these prepositions, and at the end of the song, there is always with the dative, dem, der, den. They are revising with dem, der, den also. You should remember that whenever these words come in the sentence, you use dative.
right
Yes.
farms,
Aus bei Mitternacht, aus bei Mitternacht, Zeit von zu, Zeit von zu. Immer mit dem Dativ, always with the Dativ, dem, der, den.
Dem, der, den.
Yeah. And Leute, now you should understand that whenever you have these aus bei Mitternacht, Zeit von zu, you should always use Dativ. Okay? Please learn this for tomorrow because we'll be doing exercises on this. Apart from this accusative and dative prepositions, you have one more type of prepositions which I don't want to teach now, which is called as locale prepositionen. This is, you can see the picture. You will just learn a little and we'll wind up with today's class. I will not go in depth of this because I'll teach you when you have learned accusative and dative prepositions pakka by heart by tomorrow. Okay? This is nothing. As you can see in the picture, it shows the location of the object where it is. If the object is in front of the box, you can see there is a cat in front of the box. But how is it sitting? It is sitting touching the surface of the box. So it is on. When it is on, you say auf. When it is behind, you say hinter. When it is inside, you say in.
Beside is me.
Very good. Beside is neben. Neben means next to or beside. Then the next one is, the cat is not touching the surface of the uh, box, but it is hanging on top. Then it is called as Uber without any touching. If it is touching, it will become auf. Do you remember auf? Here, see? Here. This is auf. This is über. Über means above. The next one you can see is the cat is under the table. Under the box, sorry, under the box. Then it is unter. Vor is in front of the box. For means front. Zwischen means in between. Zwischen is in between. So till here only, you don't have to learn these, whatever is here given. Just leave it. This is, this will confuse you. We will learn only these 2 lines tomorrow. There is something special with these words. I'll tell you tomorrow when you have already learned accusative and dative prepositions. Will you all promise me that tomorrow you're learning accusative and dative prepositions by heart?
Yeah.
As it is given in the Word document, you can take a picture, yeah, for this accusative fugue dog. And you can take a picture of these 4 examples. Then comes dative, and I have written when to use. Aus is used, aus means from, and it is used for place. By means with or at, again it is used for place. Mit is for person and vehicles. Nach is after the food, after the work, after the sport. Anything after you want to say, then it is nach. Seit means since. Von is belonging. This belongs to. Yeah, we say no, this belongs to the teacher. The book belongs to the teacher. Das Buch ist von dem Lehrer. Dativ. The last one is zu. Zu is for inside the city. If you remember, I had told you if you're going home only, you should use Nachhauser. But for the other places like post office, Rathaus, park, yeah, any other things, Krankenhaus, museum. If you want to go to some other places within the city, then you have to use the preposition zu. So there are some short forms, zu plus dem zum, zu plus der zur. There is no short form for plural, zu plus den, nothing. Okay? And Vexel locala preposition, we will learn only these 2 lines. An, auf, hinter, in, neben, über, unter, vor, zwischen. This also has a song. I'll teach you tomorrow. Okay? So, Leute, today we have not learned anything extra. We have just revised or brushed up with what we have already learned. And we learned just the names of the articles that you have to remember for accusative and dative. That's all. Exercises we will do tomorrow, and we will learn this locale preposition also tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, Leute, then we'll see us tomorrow, same time. Tschüss, gute Nacht.
Oh,
Guten Nacht.
good night now.
Good
Danke.
night.